Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gifty and today's video is a teacher tag. This is probably it is my first tag I've done. I've done a teacher bag one and this is my first teacher tag. So let's get started. Okay, so I have 11 questions. I'm gonna answer them as truthfully as I can. And okay, so the first question is, what do you teach and where? So I'm a primary school teacher. That's the first thing I should say. And I teach year 3. And because I'm a primary school teacher, I teach many different subjects. I teach English, maths, English, maths. What else do I teach? Science, geography. What else? DT, art, and religion. I work at a religious school. It's a Catholic school, so we teach mostly Christianity. Sometimes we look at other faiths, but religion based in terms of Christianity. And that's pretty much it. When I was back in Montreal, where I'm originally from, I was teaching a bit of French, but here, no French. That's to say that I am living in London, UK at the moment, but I am Canadian. Okay, next, how long have you been teaching? So I've been teaching for 2 years now. Sometimes it's hard for me to say it because COVID happened, so I feel like my first year of teaching wasn't my full year, but number wise, 2 years. Okay, third question is, did you always know you want to be a teacher? This is a really good question. By the way, I'm looking at the questions on my phone. Yes and no. Yes, because everything about me is so teacher-like since when I was a kid. Sometimes my parents would bring like their friends over and they would bring their kids over and I'll gather them together and bring them to my room so I can teach them and give them homework. Or even after school, I would the kids in my neighborhood will come together and play teacher and I'll always be the teacher. So like to that extent, when I look back on it, yes, 100%. But during that time when I was in it as a kid, no. I wanted to be a weather woman, a journalist, a model, what else? A sociology professor. I wanted to do so many different things besides teaching. But if you notice, they're all related to performing in front of people. So I know I've always wanted to perform in front of people, in this case my students, teach them, but at that time at a young age, no. But my family knew from the get-go. And yeah, day 3, not day 3. Question 3, did you always know, oh sorry, I did that already. Question 4, what is typical teacher outfit of the day? Ooh. So I like to dress really simple but classy. So it depends on the season. Winter, stockings, a nice sweater dress, and like a nice watch. Summertime, I love dresses. I love dresses with nice flats. And yeah, so dress, I would say, I guess it's more of a dress, I'm a dress person. Also skirts. Skirts is a new thing for me. I used to never like skirts, but since I've come to the UK, I love skirts. So skirts, and yeah, I'll post some pictures so you can have an idea of like what that looks like, what my style is, my teacher style. Next question. What do you usually bring for lunch? I love to cook, so most of the time I'm bringing leftovers, so like rice, chicken, mac and cheese. If you're Ghanaian, jollof rice. Yeah, I said chicken already. Yeah. Sometimes fish, but I try not to bring fish because it smells. So yeah, but yeah, yeah, that's mostly what I bring. Or if I want to be bougie, I bring a salad. If I want to be bougie, yeah. What else? If I don't have leftovers from cooking the night before, then it's mostly like a wrap. I love wraps, so I have like a wrap. I'll put like cheese, mayonnaise. I love mayo so much. And what would I put in it? Cheese, yeah, cheese, mayo, lettuce, tomatoes, maybe salami. I love salami. And yeah. And then I'll have, oh, for snacks, I love fruits. So I'll have like grapes. I love green grapes. Yum, yum, yum. Green grapes. I will have, let's say, chips. I love chips. And yeah, and water, I guess. And yeah, and maybe like a bar. And yeah, that's it. Next question. What is one of your favorite teacher books? One of my favorite ever teacher books is ding, Become an Effective Teacher in Minutes. This is probably one of my favorite. Let me see if I can see it. Can you see it? I love this book. I'll link it below. It's To Become an Effective Teacher in Minutes. I love this book. I wish I knew about this book before I got into teaching, because there's so many gems in one book that is ridiculous. And like, I'm taking some gems now, but like, because I've been teaching for 2 years now, there's already like a culture that I have with the way I teach that it's already ingrained with me. But if I started reading this before I started teaching, I would take every single tip from this book. So if you're a student teacher and you want a really good book to help you with classroom management strategies and just strategies in general, this is your friend. So yes, so this is one of my favorite books at the moment. I started reading in the beginning of the year, 2021. Love it, so good. And yeah. Some of the table of contents, let me tell you. So they have time management, presentation, reading, homework grading, classroom management, and lots of teacher resources. So yes. Next question. So yes, this is my favorite book at the moment, teacher favorite book. What is your favorite teacher movies? Wow, it's a hard one. I think I have one, and it probably I shouldn't probably say this, but Bad Teachers. I love that movie because it's so funny. And I guess I can say it's my favorite teacher movie. It is based in the classroom, and the main character is a teacher. I just find it so funny, so I really like that movie. So yeah, Bad Teachers. It's an old one, but a goodie. Who was your favorite teacher? Wow, this is another hard question. I feel like I had so many favorite teachers as a kid. I would say my favorite teacher, I feel like my favorite teachers were the ones who were very energetic and very excited and just loved teaching. Like, it wasn't just like, you get your work and you sit there. Like, I love like the energetic teachers who come in like, hello everyone. So like, that would probably be my favorite teachers, which I had many of them in primary school. Thank God for that. So I feel like most of them were my favorite teachers. So any teacher that was like really energetic, happy, excited, not just living for the paycheck, I loved. And the strict teachers would make me feel so like timid, so those are probably not my favorite ones. I wish I find goes for most people, right? Question 9. Who are some of your favorite teacher YouTubers and Instagrammers? Wow. So I started blogging and vlogging my teacher life really recently, I would say. So I don't know much, but one from the top of my head would be Amanda Rose. The reason why I like her is because I feel she's so real, authentic, and she really just speaks the truth about teacher life. So I really like watching her videos. I find they're very informative and good. So I would definitely say Amanda Rose. And as time goes, I feel like I'll add more to that list, because there's so many people who are sharing their teacher life, which we need as teachers, because we're in this together. Question 10. What is one of your best classroom management tips? Wow, I have so many. I would say one of my favorites ever is the time bomb. Yes, I love that. I accidentally discovered that in the classroom. I was like, I'm using it every single day. So I've used it since my first year of teaching. So basically how it works is that 10 minutes before the end of the day, on my smart board, I put a YouTube video of a timer, and it has to be a bomb. I will tell you why soon. So it has to be a bomb. And yeah, so the timer goes on, and it's like a bomb that's gonna it's gonna tick every little second, I guess. Yeah, every little second. And the kids have to get ready and rush and fix their area, because my kids love to get our classroom dirty. Like our classroom is just a mess. And I don't like leaving my classroom a mess for the cleaners to clean. I just find it doesn't feel right. So my kids clean the classroom before we leave, and the cleaners, I guess, just do little bits and pieces. Anyways, the timer's on, and they have to basically clean the classroom, clean their mess, clean and make sure their books are nice or tidy, make sure there's no pencils on the floor. If there's pencils on the floor, put it in the basket where there's a whole bunch of pencils in there. Tidy up the library. Just have to make sure everything is nice and tidy and neat before the timer goes off. And I make sure I put the volume so high, because when the timer is about to go off, it explodes like whoosh, and they love that sound. Don't ask me why, but they love it. It works. And yeah, so they have to be at their seats before the timer goes off, ready to pray to God. Like I said, I do work at a Christian school. Ready to pray to God, ready to pray to Jesus. And then if they're all there before the timer goes off, they're at their spots where they're supposed to be before the timer goes off, then they get class ledger points. If not, they don't get any class ledger points. I don't take away, they just don't get any. It works really well. As they're doing this, they have to be quiet as well. If they want to tell me something, they have to whisper. But I always recommend to focus on cleaning, and it works like a charm. Before you know it, your classroom is clean, neat, tidy, and you're just ready to go out. It works like a charm. I'm gonna link the timer below. It works really well. My kids love it when the timer, like when the bomb goes whoosh, they love it. They're like, ah! Anyways, they're so dramatic. But that's a classroom management strategy that I found by accident for cleaning, and I've been using it since. I used it in year 4, and I'm using it in year 3 with my kids right now. Do I have any other one that works like a charm? Classroom management strategies. Not at the moment, but if I think of one, I will mention it. So that's one of my favorites. What is one reason you decided to become a teacher? Wow. For me, as a primary school teacher, honestly, I love kids. It's not about the subject. It's not about, oh, I love math, oh, I love art. It's about the kids. I love the kids, and I feel God has called me into this world to dedicate my life to kids, to help kids as much as I can, to become who God has called them to be. I believe that's my mission. So I just love kids, and to see them excel and do good, to see them grow from like little to big, and just see them like nurture them and see them grow, it's like to me. So I just love kids, and that's one of the reasons why I became a teacher. It has nothing to do with I love math. No, it's the kids. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the teacher tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun doing it. If you have any questions for me, please comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer it. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe, like the video, and don't forget to click the bell below, and so that you can get notifications when I post a new video. So thanks for watching, and take care. Bye.